Hello, and welcome to Video 2. The project Transforming Higher Education has prepared a series of videos on business education as part of a wider series of videos on key success elements, which are critical to the education of ethical leaders and problem solvers as a way to respond to the challenges of the 21st century. In this video, we are analyzing the importance of entrepreneurial education and their key elements. So, here are our topics. What are the basic competencies needed to become an entrepreneur? What are the essential sets of hard and soft skills? What is the importance of the interrelationship between technical, soft, and business skills? And what is the design of an entrepreneurial education that provides progressive and sequential learning? Let's start with the terminology. What is an entrepreneur? An entrepreneur is a person capable of identifying problems or needs, visualizing opportunities, and contributing with their creative ideas to provide solutions. Qualities, also called interpersonal qualities, have the peculiarity of being the characteristics that the individual possesses and that tends to differentiate them from others. It's their personal seal. The interpersonal qualities include verbal communication skills, skills in nonverbal communication, the ability to listen, leadership skills, and negotiation skills. An ability is also called a cognitive skill. An ability is the capacity to perform an action to create a desired result or a certain action. Each person has a unique set of abilities that they use throughout their lives and which are key to their success. When we refer to the competencies of an entrepreneur, they refer to the combination of skills, behaviors, and knowledge that allow an entrepreneur to do their job effectively. Competency describes exactly how an entrepreneur performs and is successful as an entrepreneur. We might wonder, what is the difference between abilities and competencies? The difference between these two terms is often confused, as a competency is much harder to learn and requires prior knowledge as it involves know-how and how to perform successfully. Next, we will define what an entrepreneurial education is. When we refer to entrepreneurial education, we talk about the development of entrepreneurial profiles that contribute to a social change. This change is achieved through the personal development of entrepreneurial competencies regarding people's abilities to bring ideas to action. Now, a few questions. What are the basic competencies needed to become an entrepreneur? Business competencies are seen as an essential to the growth and success of a business. We must understand that entrepreneurship is itself a cross-cutting competency, which can be applied in all areas of our life, from promoting personal development to actively participating in society, entering the labor market as an employee or as a self-employed person, and or to launching on enterprises. So the entrepreneurial competencies comprises the integration of three major areas. The first has to do with the development of ideas and opportunities. The second critical area involves the critical resources required for a business. And the third is related to action. The development of competencies in all of these three areas is essential to promote the ability to transform ideas and opportunities into actions by mobilizing resources. That is, the development of an enterprise. Let's look at these areas in more detail. The three areas of competence are subdivided into 15 sub-competencies. The 15 are also interrelated and interconnected and must be treated as parts of a whole. We are not suggesting that the student should acquire the higher level of each or have the same performance in all of them. However, it should be clear that the entrepreneur and his educational process must build on all 15. Some examples are having vision, self-awareness, handling uncertainty, just to name a few. This representation underlines that the coupling between areas of competence does not have taxonomic rigor. For example, creativity presents itself as one of the competencies in the area of ideas and opportunities, even though the creative process involves both the use of resources and the ability to act on ideas to shape their value. This is why, depending on the context, it is reasonable to expect to put more emphasis on some of the competences and less on others. What makes up the essential set of hard and soft skills? To answer this question, we must be clear that currently the work environment requires more than just technical knowledge to compete and stand out successfully. Many people have a great business plan in their heads or an idea innovative enough to excel, but they fail. Why? The answer is oftentimes their skills were not enough to take the idea to the next level. In my years of experience, I have found that most entrepreneurs rarely fail because they make an incorrect financial calculation. They fail because they don't know how to delegate. They don't know how to motivate their teams or how to influence others. They lack essential soft skills. Some lack emotional intelligence, others communication skills, or they simply don't know how to work as a team. Soft skills are divided into two areas, interpersonal skills and two of those that are cognitive. Let's start with interpersonal skills. These competencies, habits, and behaviors that distinguish us as professionals and that make a difference when undertaking a project, resolving a conflict, and interacting with others. Leadership, productivity, management of work teams, sales and communication skills, assertive communication, a service attitude, emotional intelligence, adaptability, and time management are among the most valued soft skills and interpersonal skills. And these become more relevant in a competitive world where frustration and fear of the uncertainty of change can leave us out of the game. Their importance lies in that they are the complement to technical knowledge. These interpersonal skills are basically about the relationship and interaction of the employer with workers, suppliers, creditors, potential clients, and other members of the business community. The interpersonal skills that every entrepreneur should have includes, among others, verbal communication skills, skills in nonverbal communication, the ability to listen, leadership skills, and negotiation skills, as we mentioned previously in the video. Cognitive skills, meanwhile, refer to the entrepreneur's mental ability to learn new things, generate new ideas, and express knowledge in both oral and written forms. The human brain is responsible for the development of cognitive abilities which are essential to make systematic, effective plans and be able to monitor them. The entrepreneur's cognitive skills includes the ability to understand written materials, learn and apply new information, solve problems systematically, create new ideas, and innovate new products and procedures or methods, among others. Both types of soft skills, interpersonal and cognitive, are intimately related to personal qualities. It is precisely these qualities of the entrepreneur that distinguish them and that makes a difference when undertaking a project, solving a conflict, and relating to others. It is essential that the entrepreneur has qualities such as seeking business opportunities, valuing efficiency and quality, being persistent and resilient to failure, as well as having the ability to face new challenges. Now let's talk about technical skills. These refer to knowledge and competencies in a specific field and are related to a particular area of or expertise. For example, agriculture, zoology, or other technical fields related to agriculture and life sciences, which relates to agriculture. However, whatever our main career is, if we want to be entrepreneurs, we need to develop specific business and technical skills. A few examples are information technology, technical writing skills, marketing, strategic thinking, among others. And this is where the question of what is the importance of the interrelationship between technical, soft, and business skills comes along. First, we know that today's entrepreneurial environment is complicated. Never before have you had such a wide range of methods, techniques, tactics, strategies, and ideas to create or grow a business. And it is within this complex environment that interrelationships are essential. In the absence of technical skills, the result of cognitive abilities may have no significant value. Without technical skills, an idea will remain an idea and a business opportunity will remain a business opportunity. And it is precisely here that business education plays a leading role in the interconnection between the two. So let's ask ourselves, what role education plays or should education play in the agribusiness area? So what should be the design of this curriculum framework that provides progressive and sequential learning? To answer this question, a review of various undergraduate entrepreneurial curriculum models was carried out by Babson College, the University of California, Berkeley, MIT, Herzing University, Earth University, among others. We found that, in general terms, the entrepreneurship models have 3 blocks that interact with each other in a transversal way. Let's be clear that these models can be adjusted to the conditions of each university. First, the catalytic courses aim to help in the discovery of the entrepreneurial spirit. The next block, application and activation, includes courses whose objective is to initiate the transformation or launch of a business project where the students work with mentors to learn from their experiences. And in the third group, you will find the basic courses of entrepreneurship with the goal to create entrepreneurial competencies. It could be said that the first 2 blocks are aimed at learning soft skills, both interpersonal and cognitive, and the third block is on technical skills, and with the macro objective of creating the necessary skills to become an entrepreneur. Let's go a little further. The catalytic course block comprises courses such as entrepreneurship, business leadership, strategic problem formulation, financial sustainability and performance management, marketing for growth, and analysis for decision makers. The second block, on application and activation, includes courses such as business project development plan, strategic transformation, innovation rules, scaling, and risk and uncertainty management. And finally, the third block has courses such as entrepreneurial economy, finance for entrepreneurs, marketing management, operations management, resource planning and control, leadership, information technology, and legal and regulatory analysis. In conclusion, business education is certainly essential in the education of leaders for change. Thank you very much. We hope this has been very helpful. Stay tuned for our next video, which will tackle the different types and methodologies of entrepreneurship programs. Thank you again.